In the last video, we talked about the difference between parallel keys and relative keys. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can create the three different kinds of minor. So to write a natural minor scale, we have two options. We can write it with our known pattern of whole and half steps, whole, half, whole, half, whole, or we could start from the parallel major. So here we have D major, and to get to D natural minor, we take scale degrees 3, 6, and 7, and we lower all three of them by a half step. So those are the two ways you can arrive at this natural minor scale. Let's sing through both of these so that we can hear the difference in where the half steps fall. First, the major. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now the natural minor. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, te, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Now let's use our natural minor scale and make some alterations to create our second type of minor, the D harmonic minor scale. So first, I've written the natural minor again, and I'm going to make one change. I'm going to take the 7th scale degree and I'm going to raise it by a half step. So I'm going to turn this into a C sharp. Remember, my B flat is still there. It's still part of the key. I'll put it in here as a reminder. By raising the 7th scale degree, we've created our leading tone. So we now have a slightly different pattern. We have an extra half step. We still have our half step here between 2 and 3, and here between 5 and 6, but now we also have our leading tone, this half step between C sharp and D. The other thing that gives the harmonic minor scale its distinct sound is this right here. Between scale degrees 6 and 7, we have a step that's larger than a whole step. This is called an augmented second. I'll write that below. Right there. So that's your augmented second. Let's sing through the natural minor scale and the harmonic minor so that you can hear how this alteration changes the scale. Do, re, mi, fa. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, te, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Now the harmonic minor. Listen for the leading tone. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. So again, you can listen for the leading tone and for this really wide interval here. That gives the harmonic minor scale its distinct sound. Now let's take a look at the D melodic minor scale. This scale is even more unique because it has different notes ascending than it does descending. So first let's deal with the ascending alteration. From our natural minor scale, we're going to make two changes. We're going to raise the 6th scale degree and the 7th scale degree. So for D minor, that means we have to raise the B flat to a B natural, and we have to raise the C to a C sharp. Look what this does to our pattern of whole and half steps. So on the ascending, you can really see that we only have 2 half steps between scale degrees 2 and 3 and 7 and 8, with these 4 whole steps in the middle, which makes it a really characteristic sound for this melodic minor scale. And then on the way down, we have the same notes as our natural. We've taken away the alterations that we made. So our half steps are going to fall in the same places as the natural minor scale. Now let's sing through this melodic minor scale so that we can hear how it's different on the way up and down. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, te, le, so, fa, mi, re, do. So let's recap how we create these scales, starting with the natural minor. Once we've written our natural minor scale, to create the harmonic minor, we're going to raise the 7th scale degree. This makes our leading tone. And then for the melodic minor, we're going to start with the natural minor and raise both scale degrees 6 and 7. And then we have to lower them again on the way down. So this is the only scale where it's different descending than it is ascending.